Oh, man, I love it. All right, what's up, everybody? Today we have Jeff Huang, the Machine, Taiwan's top welterweight. We're going to be interviewing him for a good while here. We're going to have some wings. We're going to have some Coke, horchata, milk. It's going to be good. We're going to talk MMA. We're going to talk Taiwan. We're going to talk a lot of cool things. Right after this, guys. All right, guys, we are back. Yeah. So check it out. Yeah, we got 1, 2, 3. We got 3.
Okay.
So this is gonna be camera 1 right here.
Okay.
Boom.
Okay.
Then camera 2. Switch there. And camera 3.
Yeah, but I don't really have to care.
You don't have to care about it, man. We're just chatting. It's just podcast style. Yeah. So you just finished your class. You're hungry, right? Let's grab the wing right away.
It's okay.
So let's go right here.
From
So
which
we're
one?
gonna start from here.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a
like a
buffalo
flyweight.
Yeah, flyweight. Yeah, that's
Flyweight.
right. Yeah.
Okay.
So we're not close to the welterweight, so easy. Yeah, easy. So let's go. We take one each. You choose whatever you want, man. You're the man. Yeah. You get all the meat, man. You
Thank you.
just came off of training, yeah. So you just finished the class, yeah.
Oh, good.
I'm glad you eat meat, man. I forgot to ask. I had the meat already. I'm like, oh yeah.
I'm a huge meat eater.
All right, good. Yeah. Sometimes you forget, right? Because most people are. But there's been a couple times where I have everything ready.
Yep.
And then somebody shows up and then, I don't eat meat. Like,
I'm
oh
a
shit,
vegan.
go to the kitchen, like run away, like, fix everything, yeah.
Really good.
Thank you. So if you guys want to watch this whole interview, jump onto the YouTube page. If you're on YouTube, enjoy the show. If you're on Facebook, jump onto YouTube. Here we go. All right, brother. Oh man, I have lots of questions for you. How's the preparations for the show going?
I think it's pretty good.
It's good?
We've been held the show since 2017.
Yeah, I know.
It's like,
Yeah.
It's a couple
Good.
years.
Yeah, I know. I try to go to all of them, man. They're great.
And our team is very strong. Not a lot of people, but everyone is very talented.
Okay.
And it's our maybe, I don't know, 9 or 10 show.
Is that many already? Okay.
Yeah, 2 shows in 17, 2, and 3 pro. Yeah, almost 10.
And Taiwan's been doing well, so no need to really shut it down, right? So
Yeah.
did you guys have to cancel anything? I think
Thanks to
no,
the
right?
government.
Yes, please. Yeah, the government. Shout out
job,
the Taiwanese
great
government.
job.
It's been amazing, you know. I mean, for us too, everybody, the restaurant. I mean, the restaurant can stay open.
Yeah, I heard like people say every place shut down.
Everywhere.
Out of Taiwan.
Everywhere. Yeah.
Every like MMA show, only like UFC.
UFC, the only one keep going. Everything else, one FC,
One championship, yes.
one
Most just shut down.
Yeah, everything's shut down. It's kind of crazy. Yeah. Well, I'm excited about the show coming up. Do you want to talk about the show a little bit before we go deep? Yeah.
The show is getting bigger and bigger. More audience, you know.
Okay.
Last time I remember it's more than 2,000 people inside.
Yeah. Okay.
And there's one thing. It's not sad. It's kind of funny right now, but was sad before. I still remember 2017. Our show was in Christmas Day.
Okay.
And that day,
I remember that. Yeah.
Not many people came.
I couldn't go.
And
I remember that.
I invite a lot of my friends, and in a gymnasium, maybe only 200 to 300 people, and we were really like depressed because we want to make it big, but it's only 200, 300. I was like, oh man,
it's very tough.
But now it's 10 times more than that.
Yeah, no. Every time I go, because I try to go to all of them. Sometimes I miss like the Christmas one.
Sure.
I miss because I have to work in the restaurant, right? But I try to go to as many as I can, man. They're always good fun. Yeah, some of the main events and all. Actually, all the fights are fun.
Yeah,
it's
and
good fight, man.
we also increased, like before we focus on MMA, and now we even put like cage striking into it because a lot of Taiwanese like to see striking games.
Sure, of course.
Some people think it's more exciting. Depends, you know.
Okay.
I like to watch ground fight.
Of course,
some people when they don't really understand what's the details inside, so they're like, oh, striking is okay. We put both inside. So more audience and more fighters want to compete in our event. It's very good for us.
So you're originally a BJJ guy, or where did you start from originally with martial arts?
I started from karate.
Karate, okay, so that's your original martial art.
Cobra Kai.
Cobra Kai, okay, beautiful, yeah.
Well, really, everybody watched Karate Kid when we were young,
Of course, yeah,
of course, yeah.
So. Did you watch the new Netflix series?
Of course.
Yeah, of course,
I
yeah.
seasons.
Yeah, me too, I know. You know, I try not to watch very much TV because you get so when I have something like that, then I just keep watching. But yeah, you put it on, and maybe 2 days I finish the whole season. Yeah. It's crazy. Yeah, it's a crazy one, man.
So I started from karate, and then I transferred to full contact karate. I started with Shotokan.
Okay.
Shotokan, the traditional.
You started in
one.
Taiwan, yeah?
In
Taiwan. Okay, beautiful.
And then I started to train full contact, and I went to compete in Daidojiku,
Okay.
Daidojiku is Hakotoki.
Okay.
World Cup and Asia Cup. I won a medal. And eventually, I want to transfer into like Muay Thai. I was not a pro yet. I just very into martial arts.
Okay.
So I would pretty much I work every day in the morning and afternoon, nighttime, maybe 7 o'clock.
Okay.
I went for training.
Okay.
I do maybe 4 or 5 times a day. 4 or 5 times a week.
Okay.
Including weight training and technique training.
What age did you start doing martial arts, karate, or at the very beginning? Sit closer. Okay. That's okay. Keep going.
Okay.
Keep going. That's all right.
All right. And I started pretty late. It's about 22.
Okay.
22. Compared with 22. A lot of people.
Okay.
I started when I was 22 because my dream before was being a basketball player.
Basketball player.
Yeah, I want to play for pro.
It's very popular in Taiwan.
Yeah, super
I think
popular.
the most popular.
I had the
sport.
opportunity to be like the trainee in a not half professional team, but I know I'm not good enough
for basketball. Yeah. Okay.
So I was like, okay, it's done.
So
I was the college team, and I did pretty good, but I know my level is not pro.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, maybe I should find something else to do. And martial arts is always like a dream, like karate.
Okay,
kids.
Sure, of course. Yeah,
so
everybody.
Okay, let's do it.
That's cool, man. So you have many different sports, like natural athlete. Like if you go to like basketball or something, you can pick it up very quick.
I think so.
Usually, yeah.
I'm not very strong, but my coordination is pretty good.
Okay, beautiful, man. That sounds good. Yeah. So you must be hungry after your training, right? No? Yes?
I can control.
Okay, good. Do you eat spicy? You're okay with spicy? Or
I like spicy.
You like spicy?
But I'm not sure. Can I take that?
Okay,
I'll try.
We'll do 2 rounds. We're going to do 8 wings. First round is pretty easy.
All right.
And then the second round is a little bit more spicy. Yeah.
Okay. I saw people like.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, but yeah, it should be no problem, man. It should be good. Let's grab the next one and we keep going. Yeah, you can do whatever.
I take the small one.
All right, beautiful. Okay. All right. So this one, I mean, it will go up a little bit slowly. Yeah,
okay.
Okay.
Very good. Really good.
Thanks, man. So I was doing some research, man, because I wanted to get you on the show for a while. And I saw an interview about you telling a little bit of the story of why you went full time. You were traveling, right? This was a while ago, right?
Yeah.
And you went to, I think, Brazil.
Yes.
Right? And when you got to Brazil, maybe something just popped, change in you, and you said, this is what I want to do. Maybe you can share a little bit of that. I thought that was a little bit of a great story, man.
Okay.
Yeah. This was a while ago, I guess, right? The beginning.
Around 10 years ago.
10 years ago.
10 years
okay.
ago. Long time.
Okay.
Actually, in the beginning, it's just like a gap year. Late gap year for me.
Okay.
Because I didn't have the opportunity to do the gap year when I graduated from college.
Okay.
But I always want to do that.
Sure.
So I remember it's 2011.
2011. Okay.
I quit my job.
Okay.
And I got another offer in another company already. And the pay is pretty good because I had pretty good reputation.
Good. Okay.
In finance before.
Well, you're a good guy, man. I can imagine. Yeah.
So I was like, okay, it's time for me to do the gap year and I'll have fun. So I planned the Southeast America trip.
Okay.
I started from Mexico.
Oh,
and
really?
Then I went to Colombia.
Oh, nice.
And I went to Brazil. My plan was after Brazil, Argentina, Peru, and Chile, and then Cuba, and come back.
Okay.
Like a 6 to 8 month.
Okay, beautiful.
But I totally get stuck in Brazil.
In Brazil. Okay, what stuck you in Brazil?
My plan was only because Brazilian top team was like a big team before, and I was like, since I'm in Brazil, I should go there, train with them for like a week.
Okay.
And I didn't know anything about wrestling. I didn't know anything about like MMA. I only know how to do like Muay Thai techniques and stuff. I trained a little bit, very, very few jiu-jitsu.
Okay.
So I was like, maybe it's a good experience. I just go.
Okay.
And I was like, I want to sign up for a week.
Okay.
And they're like, okay. So how many times you want to train a day? I say maybe one time.
Yeah.
Because I want to have some fun there.
Of course. Yeah, of course.
But
of course.
after the first training, I'm like, can I come this afternoon? They said, if you want, yes, of course. So I went like 3 times a day in the first day.
3 times. Okay. Wow.
And then was like, maybe I should stay a little bit longer, like 2 weeks, and train 3 times a day again and again. And like, it's really good experience. Blah, 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 blah. And after the first week, they asked me like, so why are you here? I said, oh, I'm here for traveling. So where will be your next stop? I said, Argentina. Why go Argentina? I said, I want to see like Buenos Aires and other like pretty girls and stuff. And they're like, no, don't go. I said, why? Every Argentinians, they come here for vacation. So why you go there? I was like, okay.
Okay.
You convinced me.
So you didn't go to Argentina?
I didn't go. And like, you should stay here. And why you train so many times a day? I was like, I don't know. I'm kind of into it. I trained martial art before. Just keep training. We can give you like better option, and we can give you cheaper price. You can keep training here. We think you can do something. I said, not a bad idea. So I signed up for like a month. Okay. And then another month.
Really? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay,
and
beautiful.
I just keep going. And I remember after the second month, they're like, hey, Jeff, you're Asian, right? I said, yes, I'm Asian. You don't look like Asian. Yes, I don't know. I think I'm like pretty typical Asian. I said, do you want to be a fighter? I said, I never thought about that.
Really?
And they say like, you train just for 2 months and you improve a lot. So I think you can try to be a fighter. I said, but I need to make money. Make money for what? Oh, I got to pay the rent and something, blah, blah, blah. You can make money from being a fighter also.
Okay.
Like, yeah. They just convinced me with like very weak reason. Very weak,
I like that.
you know, things. But I was like, yeah, maybe I should try. But I think deep inside my heart, it's a little bit like, I want to make some change in my life already.
Sure. Okay.
So they just tell me something, just straight into my heart. I was like, yeah, why not?
22 years old, yeah?
No.
How old were you?
33.
Okay, yeah. Okay, wow.
33, yes. 33, yes.
Okay.
Yes. I started my martial art career when I was 22. I competed out of amateur fights.
Okay, beautiful.
And then I went to Brazil. So I was like, yeah, why not?
Yeah, that's
amazing. If I fail, it's okay. I just go back to finance.
Go back to work, right?
Yeah. Like a year or 2 is not a problem.
Okay.
I still got reputation and I work hard, so I can still do it. So that's how I started.
That's amazing. Yeah.
Yeah. I love Rio de Janeiro. I went back one more time, but didn't go back for like 8 or 9 years because it's too far and gotta spend a lot of money.
It's far, right? Yeah.
30 hours.
Where in Rio?
Rio.
Okay.
Rio.
Okay. Well, that's Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is amazing. I guess it has to be. It must be in Brazil,
the first time I was like totally shocked because in Taiwan, long time ago, 10 years ago.
Yeah.
If you're a blue belt, you're probably like God.
Okay.
Or purple belt, you're like God in Taiwan. And only one black belt. It's Makoto Sensei. In Taiwan BJJ. Only one black belt in Taiwan.
Okay.
So I was like, I want to go to Brazil and see how good they are.
Catch up.
But one class, they have like 5 or 6 or 7 black belts and like 10 brown belts and like 10 purple belts, only 2 or 3 or 4 white belts.
Really?
So totally different.
Oh, wow. The opposite. Yeah.
Opposite.
Here, I guess mostly white belts, right?
Yeah. 10 years ago. Now a lot of people.
Now there's a lot.
A lot of blue and purple already.
Yeah. I think in the last few years, the BJJ has improved a lot in Taiwan, right? There's lots of really good fighters.
I was like excited and also shocked and kind of like afraid.
Of course, man. Yeah, for sure.
Purple belt is like God in Taiwan already. And I see like 40 guards over there just rolling. I was like,
that's great, man. I love that. Yeah. So these guys convinced you, hey, you should give it a shot.
They don't really try hard to convince me. They just threw me some like.
They knew you had something. Yeah.
Just threw me something. I was like, okay, I'll take it. Okay, I take it.
And so you stayed in Brazil for how long? Eventually.
Totally. Like 8 or 9 months.
Wow, this is a long and just training and training.
I keep training every day.
It's like an intense training.
Intense.
Yeah? Wow. Okay.
But in between intense training, they know how to enjoy life. So they always go to the beach, they hang out there, drink some like lemon soda, eat some stuff, and go back for training.
Brazilians are fun. Yeah. Lots of
and I was
people.
like, you guys don't have to work. Yes, we work. When we need money, we work. But now it's okay. We enjoy life.
Oh man. That's great.
And one of my best friends in Brazil, he opened a martial arts school in Florida. And he sold it for pretty good money. And so that's why he went back to Brazil. And I met him. And I heard the story. I was like, so why don't you invest something or create another school, open another school in Florida? I said, I made money already. I need to come back to enjoy my life.
Okay.
So how about like your next step? Yeah, next step. When I finish the money, I think about my next step. So I was like, totally different.
Very different than here,
Totally
right?
different.
This is, so I was born in Canada, but my family's from Mexico, right? So it's very, the mindset from the Mexican is very similar. You know, we go to Mexico and we visit all the family. And the area that we live in is maybe kind of not too, rich. It's kind of like a low, maybe not too rich area, a little bit of a, I don't want to say poor, but kind of a
middle class.
Not middle class-ish, maybe lower middle class. Okay. So when we go back, we go there, and everybody, they have enough for their food and they have enough for beer and watch the fights, watch the games. Yeah. And that's it.
And they're satisfied.
That's it. That's more than enough for everybody, And we go there and if we talk about, well, why don't we, open something, do something that nobody wants. They're just, no, we just want to have enough for the food, have some beer, and that's it. Go to work, come back, do the same thing.
How about
every
the
day.
Future? It's okay.
That's okay, no problem.
Okay,
yeah.
We'll be there.
It's funny, Future's still there, yeah. So similar mindset, yeah. Whereas Canada, it's more like Taiwan, where you got this, okay, get a degree or something, okay, good job, invest, do this. So it's nice to have the both.
Yeah,
both
I think
sides,
Canada is kind of chill already.
Yeah, Canada's pretty chill for sure. Yeah,
in the U.S. it's even more.
Yeah. U.S. more for sure. Canada's chill compared to U.S., but Mexico's more chill than Canada. Yeah. So that's my bar, yeah. And then I came here, and also I plan to come to Taiwan for maybe 1 year, and then maybe go to Korea and Japan and just try all the countries.
Okay.
But I end up staying here, man, because it's a great place. People are good. Got pretty girls, nice weather, good food,
and
good
nice
people.
Yeah.
Everybody's great here, man. So I've always been a big UFC fan, a big MMA fan. So I'm happy to see the scene growing here. So I'm always happy.
Have you think about want to compete?
Compete? Ooh, that's tough. I mean, I start to do a little bit of. I started to do some BJJ at a school nearby. Yeah,
you bring your daughter to Antoine's place.
Yeah, we go to Antoine.
I know Antoine also. Very good
Antoine.
Teacher.
Yeah. So I actually go to Antoine like once a week, maybe. I try to go twice, but he's watching. I'm going. Sometimes you get really busy, right? But my daughter goes to Antoine, but my daughter also goes with David Way.
David
Way, David Way, and Matt Bateman.
Top jiu-jitsu competitor.
Yeah, David, right? Yeah. So she goes to both of those. I play soccer, coach soccer my whole life, and my daughter doesn't really like it, but she likes BJJ, so we go do that. We do that. BJJ is great, man. I love it. So I actually am enjoying it a lot. I brought my daughter to a Thursday class. He said, finally, I got a kids class. We open it. Antoine said, hey, we do the kids class. I said, oh, cool. And I bring her there, and I'm waiting for her. And they said, you going to stay for the adult class? I said, well, I didn't even know there was an adult class. He said, yeah. I said, okay. So I stayed, and so now I've been going. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm still a white belt, man. I'm bad.
It's okay,
but it's fun.
Let's
it's actually
roll.
Good exercise. Oh yeah. Oh my God. Okay. We can try sometime. Sure.
Row is well experienced people. Yeah. Actually, it's better. You don't get injured. In most of the situation.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. That sounds good, man. I love that. Yeah. Keep going. Yeah. All right, brother. So the next one. This one's a Korean style.
All right.
So it's
I can tell from
a little bit spicier, a little bit more spicy.
I take the win also.
Whatever you want, brother. Yeah. So how long a drive was it from your class to here?
30 minutes.
Okay.
25.
Okay. No,
it's in Zhongshan Beilu second section.
So just straight down Zhongshan Beilu. Okay.
Traffic now is not too bad.
Okay. So keeping on your story, you trained in Brazil for 8-9 months, right? Yep. And then you come back to Taiwan?
No.
Or did you keep traveling there? You skip Argentina, you skipped some countries, right? You did Mexico and then Brazil?
Yeah.
And then what about after Brazil?
After Brazil, I went to Peru.
Okay.
Yeah. Of course, Machu Picchu.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
And then Cuba.
How's the wrestlers in Cuba? Like Romero?
I want to go train with them.
Sure.
But they told me
no.
Foreigners cannot.
They say no.
They have like national stadium. Okay. Not too far from the place I live.
Okay.
They don't really open like hotel or something. Okay. So I live in like it's not Airbnb, but I live in someone's house. And pay them the rent, and they cook me like 3 meals a day or something.
Okay. How's the food in Cuba? Must be great, man. Yeah.
And super cheap. super cheap.
I remember I love Joe Rogan, right? And I saw when he interviewed Yoel Romero, and they said that when your athlete is when you're a good wrestler, you know, they take you, they put you in like a school.
Yep.
There's maybe 15 people.
Yes.
And the government, they take care of everything.
Mm-hmm.
The top guys get 3 meals a day.
Yeah.
The bottom guys, maybe one, maybe leftovers.
Okay.
So they make the bottom guys really hungry, like literally hungry, to try to get to the top. He said the whole story is crazy, man. It's so Cuba.
And they have
Cuba,
very good boxing also.
Yeah,
boxing
Cuba.
and baseball.
Baseball, yeah, sure. Taiwan baseball though. Taiwan's good too, yeah.
No, Cuba they are always like top 5 in the world.
Okay.
Yeah. And I was surprised their education level and medical level is really high.
Okay. It's hard because a lot of people cannot get into Cuba, right?
Yeah.
So they're a little bit closed, right? So it's hard to know much about it, yeah.
And very beautiful. Havana is a very beautiful city.
Okay.
And like nice people there.
Okay.
And cheap food.
Okay.
So I stayed there for I remember like a week or 2, and I went back to Brazil.
Okay.
I was like,
okay.
Before, my plan was right after Cuba, I fly back to Taiwan. I was like, no, I want to go back to Brazil again, so I fly back. And
what brought you back to Brazil, man?
Carnival.
Training. Oh.
Carnival and training.
You were there for that. Wow.
Yeah. They like training, but nothing can compare with carnival.
Okay.
So I was there. I experienced their carnival. Personal experience there was like
must be incredible.
Imagine this on the street. It's all packed and people drink, have fun, dance from day to night, like a week. Like
really, 1 week, all day, every day, 24 hours a day.
Every 24 hours.
That's beautiful. I love that. Yeah.
Of course, there are some crazy sides, but
of course.
Most of all, like I think it's very good. And I saw the carnival parade. It's amazing.
Really,
it's amazing.
That's a bucket list for most people to get on to go and check out Brazil's.
So
carnival.
they don't train during the carnival.
Carnival, everybody take break.
Carnaval, no training. So I just hang out with those fighters, and they brought me everywhere. So I was lucky because I have very good friends, and they are strong. They have local connection, so they always took care of me. So I had very good experience there, and I had really good life there. I even lived in one of my friend's house for 6 months, 7 months, and they don't charge me at all. Okay.
It's similar. I have some Brazilian friends, and like I said, my family's Mexican, so it's very similar. You know, you come to the house, you just stay, you just hang out. If we have room, you sleep on the floor.
If they like
blanket,
you, if they take you as their friend, everything is okay.
It's good, man. Yeah. More and more Brazilians coming to Taiwan lately, which is really cool. Yeah. I grew up with a couple of really good friends.
You know those UFC gym coaches?
I do.
I knew them before they came here.
Really?
I met them in Phuket before.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I knew every one of them.
Really?
Mario, Terere, Tabosa, and Daigo. Everyone, we trained together. So it's like such a small world.
Okay, that is, yeah. So from then, you came back, and then you're like, I'm going to go fighting. I'm going to be a fighter. I'm going to pro. So you did some fights with Pro FC here, right?
Yeah. That was my first fight.
Your first fight with Pro FC?
Yeah.
Can you describe the feelings about your first pro fight? Because you were coming back from Brazil, coming to Taiwan. Of course, the scene is very new in Taiwan.
That was a very fun experience because I totally had no clue about what's the feeling inside the cage.
Okay.
And I was like, I think I'm the man with guts. I'm not afraid of anything.
That's okay.
But I still remember the time first time I stepped into the cage and they
closed the door.
I was like, dum, dum. I was
of
like,
course.
It's really happening.
Uh-huh.
It's really happening. And I saw the guy just stand right in front of me. He's like, I was like, man, do I really want to do this?
Yeah, sure, of course.
But it's too late to regret. I have to finish this fight. You know, if I want to step out of the cage, either win or lose.
Yeah.
Got my ass kicked or kick ass.
Yeah.
So I was super nervous. Like,
how can you get your body going? Because usually when people get nervous, they kind of like clench up.
Yeah.
But how did you get like, fuck it, I'm going for it? Yeah.
I'm always like a slow star fighter.
Okay.
I always like people push me first and I fight back. So the first fight is staying. When we touch gloves, I remember he did like the quick punch. I was like, oh.
Okay.
And he tried to came to me. I was like, oh, okay, these guys were serious. I have to do something.
Okay.
But I didn't really think. My body just kept going.
Okay.
I remember I did a lot of clinch, and he was shocked. Those clinch didn't really hurt him. But he was like, oh. oh, what happened?
Okay.
So I remember I finished with the right punch.
Yes, I was checking some highlights, man. That's really cool. Yeah, I saw that.
Like, oh, finish.
And you're on the top, kind of
Did I
hammer
really
fisting the guy, right?
No, I didn't even know what happened. So I was like, finish, and I still have a lot of energy like in my body. So I like running around. I jump on the cage and I scream.
Yeah.
It's not because I want to show myself. It's because my energy is still there. I still want to do something.
Like adrenaline,
still not. I didn't release them all, so I was like, I was like, kind of, adrenaline.
So that's amazing. Must be amazing feeling, right?
Amazing feeling.
Afterwards,
but after the fight, I still didn't really take myself as a fighter.
Okay.
Because I was like, that's kind of like lucky. Yeah. And I don't know, can I do it again? So there's still a lot of questions inside my heart. Okay. So after the fight, I tried to get as much money as I can, and I fly back to Brazil. Really? And they all knew I had a fight already, and I won. So congrats, you're a fighter now. I said, no, I'm not a fighter. Because I still like, am I or am I not? Okay. I'm still like up and down. Okay. And after Brazil, that time, I fly to the US because I had a couple of friends there. And first, I went to Maryland. Okay. Davidsonville. I live with my American dad. He's like my mentor, also like my dad. I live in his place. Okay. And I train in a school called Lloyd Irvin. Okay. Martial Art Academy. Okay. It's very famous before, but they had some problem. Okay. And no problem. Yeah. The gym is in Baltimore. Okay. So I drove there like every day. And it's not very secure there, Okay. Especially that area because the rent is cheap. Oh, okay. Sure. Yeah, so I drove there, stay in the gym all day. I don't want to go out because I'm not sure can I take if there's anything happen around there. Okay. So I just stay in the gym or went to the restaurant or stay in my car. Okay. I rent a car. Cheap car. Okay, cheap car. Okay. But one day I heard people said, "Oh, don't go to the restaurant downstairs and don't go there anymore." I was like, "What happened? It's cheap and nice. Yes, it's delicious and cheap, but somebody gets shot." Oh, jeez. Last Saturday. Okay. The guy passed away. I was like, oh my gosh. Really? So I stay in the gym. I don't go downstairs. I just drive there, stay in the gym, brought my food, eat in the gym, training, rest, and go home. So Yeah. So that was a good experience. I trained with, I'm not sure, do you know some like famous jiu-jitsu fighter, DJ Jackson? Okay, I've heard. Okay, I've heard the name for sure. And Keenan Cornelius. Okay. A famous guy. Yeah. Jiu-jitsu fighters probably know who are they. And JD Torres. Yeah. I trained with them. The team was super strong. Okay. Yeah. So that was like a jiu-jitsu gym or was it MMA? Jiu-jitsu gym, and they also have MMA. Okay. Brendan Vera was from their gym. Really? Okay. But he was not there already. So I also there like 3 times training a day, jiu-jitsu program, like boxing, Muay Thai, like MMA program. That's what I do. So all day training, yeah? Yeah. And like after East Coast, I went to San Jose. Okay. That's how I started to train with AKA. Okay. Yeah. That's a great it's a good story, man. Yeah. So AKA, that's how because AKA has AKA Thailand, right? Yeah. AKA San Jose is the headquarters. And then after AKA, because San Jose is kind of expensive. Okay, sure. So I also live in my friend's place. I live in a restaurant. Okay. It's like a house, so they have like 3 floors. I sleep in the second floor. Okay. They have a big restaurant table. Okay. But they don't use it that often, so I have the space there. Okay. I just put all my stuff there and sleep. Wow. Yeah. So like, for example, AKA, they have some super huge fighters, right? When I was there, Ken Velasquez was the champion. Ken Velasquez, and Luke Rockhold, DC, they were Strikeforce champion. Okay, yeah. And John Fitch was still super strong. Okay. And Tyson Griffin. Yeah. And Khabib was not there yet. Khabib was not there. And couple like UFC fighters. They just come and go. But those 5 or 6 fighters, and Phil Baroni. It's one of the strongest gyms in the world. You remember Phil Baroni? Yeah, of course. Yeah. He is a super nice person. Really? Wow. I was surprised. Okay. Yeah. We had a pretty, not special, we have pretty good friendship after we met in AKA. I even met him in Phuket again. Really? Yeah. So the AKA from Phuket, and they're all connected, yeah? Not really, but Phil Baroni, he went to Phuket Top Team because they hired him there, and he was preparing for the fight. So how does say somebody goes into AKA to train? They just put everyone together, or do they have professionals train over there? Yeah, they have different levels. So when I step in there, like I said, I didn't really take myself as a pro fighter, especially compared with those guys. Okay, how can I say I'm a pro? Okay, come on, man. So I told him, just sign up for the normal people class.
Okay.
And I train jiu-jitsu, train wrestling, train striking. Same. After a week, the coaches there are like, "You're not an amateur.
Yeah. Okay.
You had some background, right?" I said, "Oh yeah, I compete before. I still didn't tell them I did. I fought pro. I competed before in amateur. Do you want to try like advanced class?" I said, "Sure, why not?" So they put me in advanced class, and I was still okay. So after another week, the coach like, "You want to join the audition?"
Okay.
Professional training audition. I was like, "Really? Can I?" And the coach told me like, "You're not an amateur." After 2 weeks, we're pretty sure about that.
Okay.
So like, okay, I would love to.
Yeah,
so
that's great.
That was a Wednesday. That was a Wednesday. Javier, the owner.
Okay,
and Bob Cook, the manager. They were all there. And the
Javier
coaches,
Mendez.
Yeah,
Javier Mendez. Beautiful.
The coach told them,
love
like,
that guy.
Told them like, "Oh, this man." He told me this young man because they didn't know how old I am. This young man want to join the audition. Can he come for training? I said, "Okay, come. Train with them. See like what's going on."
Keep going. Yeah.
And
I love that.
After the class, that was the first time sparring with Phil Baroni and also John Fitch, like DC guys.
Yeah.
I was like, that's another world.
Okay. Wow.
And
so you got to. Okay.
I did my best. And after the class, the Javier just told me like, "Okay, you can stay. See you tomorrow." I was like, Really?
Wow. Okay.
I was like, okay. So I stayed there for like another couple weeks, like 6 or 7 weeks.
Really? Wow, that's amazing.
I train with them every day.
So you get to train,
but I got my ass kicked bad every day.
Okay.
I still remember I sparring with Luke Rockhold a couple times.
Really? Wow,
I cannot even touch his face.
Okay.
He's like 6'4".
He's big. He looks big. He's
6'4", lean muscle, super athletic, fast, long reach. So I remember he maybe only used 30-40% sparring with me, but I can't even touch his face.
Okay.
And every time when I sparring with him, I got injured some of my body part, but not badly.
Not badly, just got.
But one time it's like, he had that like big jab and boom on my nose, I'm bleeding. He's like, "Go to the toilet, clean your blood." I was like, "Okay, thank you." But like when I cleaned my nose, I was like, "Man, I really don't know how to fight. These guys are the pro. I'm not."
Okay.
I was kind of depressed, but after like 10 seconds, I was like, "No, come on, man. They're UFC fighters. They're Strikeforce champions. So
champions.
Just keep going. Just keep going."
The top level, really top level in the world.
Yeah.
Right?
So it's like a very, very good learning experience there.
Wow.
You always have to be humble because the world is so big. You always see someone like super good.
Yeah. Wow. That's
So after that, I came back to Taiwan. It's like early 2014 because I'm out of my money.
Okay, of course.
Totally.
Okay.
No, 2013. Okay. Early 2013.
That's the fighters. That's the dream, right?
Yeah, that's
fight
the dream.
life, right? Yeah. And then from then you got signed to One FC.
Right? No, after
that.
I came back to Taiwan. I started to do like coaching job.
Okay.
I have to make money.
Sure, of course.
But I broke my hand in a fight.
Okay.
I broke my bones right here, so I cannot fight. And I have like some little problem with another like teammate, so I didn't fight for a while.
Okay.
And that was my very low point in my career.
Okay.
I also think about like early 2014. I was almost like, it's done.
Okay.
Enough. Okay. No money, no fight. My body is broken, so I think I should quit this. At least I fought already, and I went to Brazil and the US.
That's
I had
amazing.
2 amazing years.
That's already amazing. Yeah.
So I was thinking about like maybe I should quit. But also after like 10 seconds, no, not yet. I still want to keep going. I want to try.
That's a good mentality.
And I cried.
Man,
I cried many times.
Sure. Okay.
During that time, I cried like a couple times. I was like, how could I end up like this right now?
Okay.
My bank account was totally like empty.
Sure. Okay.
And I have to pay the bill. I have to pay a lot of things. I was like, what should I do? Okay. And I didn't have religion, but I prayed to God.
Sure.
I prayed to God, like,
of course.
If there's something I can do, please let me know. I will do my best to help people, and I want to be a positive person, but I want to keep going. So very, very like magical moment came.
Beautiful. Okay.
Yeah, I had another fight in Pro FC.
Okay.
And one also, they're looking for fighters in Taiwan. Local fighters, because they came to Taiwan 2014.
Yeah, of course,
right?
I remember.
2014.
Yeah, sure.
They were looking for local fighters. And I didn't even know how to contact them, but Royal.
Okay.
Royal is a very nice person. He's
Royal's
a very important friend
yeah.
in my fight career.
Okay.
He's the one who let me fight Pro FC.
Okay.
And so he's like, hey, Jeff, one is coming to Taiwan. And I think you are the most popular fighter.
Check that out. Boom.
Yeah.
Hey, I got the pictures, man.
Okay.
Yeah. Check it out.
Yeah, Royal. A very
Royal's
nice
a great
person.
guy. Yeah, for sure. Keep going, man. I just want to keep showing you that.
Yeah.
I got the pictures.
And he's like, are you interested in fight for one championship? I was like, are you kidding me? They're looking for fighters and they contact me. They want me to introduce a couple guys. I think you are one of the best candidates. I was like, please.
Okay.
That would be my honor. And so he gave me the contact of Matt Hume, the matchmaker of
Sure. I know Matt Hume.
And they write me email. We back and forth a while, and I was like, welcome to one championship. I was like, yes.
Beautiful. Okay. Excellent.
So that was like, come there and boo, and I stay. I don't quit. I come up. It's like that.
That's a good lesson for anybody who's watching. I mean, don't give up, right? If you have your
dream.
Really,
don't give up.
That's beautiful. I love
Things will happen in the moment you never think about.
I love it.
Yeah. Sometimes it's really bad, but sometimes it's very hard.
Yeah,
but
sure.
Just keep going. As long as that's what you want, that's what you're chasing, just keep going.
I love it, man.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. Let's grab this one and we'll keep going. I love this story, man. You want the top or the
up to you.
Okay.
What's the flavor?
So this is chipotle. Chipotle is like a smoked jalapeno.
Okay.
Yeah.
I try. Okay, I try.
And then we can round 2, yeah? Go for it, yeah.
Chipotle,
yeah.
I like Mexican food.
Yeah, man. You should come out. Do you watch all the fights? The UFC fights, ONE FC fights?
Not really.
Not really, no?
Sometimes when I have time.
When you have time?
And I told my wife I'm coming here.
Okay.
And she told me like, I know that place. I've been there a couple of times before I know you. I was like,
oh, really? Yeah, I remember.
But why not go there with me?
Yeah, that's funny, yeah. So Royal introduced you. Matt Hume said, welcome to ONE FC or ONE Championship. And what happened after that, man? I love it. It's a great story, but...
And ONE came to Taiwan 2014, right?
I remember, yeah, sure, of course.
And that's the only event in Taiwan ever.
That's one of my... When? Is it going to come back? Can it? Maybe? Not for a while.
I don't think so.
No?
At least not for a while.
How was it? It was pretty busy? I mean...
The event in Taiwan, I think, was good.
Yeah.
And the audience are like... They support the event a lot, but
sure.
I think the problem is Taiwan is like a middle-sized market in Asia.
Okay, understand.
Like if you go to Thailand, you go to Indonesia, Malaysia, they have more population, you know. So the business benefit is like a lot. If you go to smaller country like Myanmar, it's gonna be like great news on newspaper everywhere. So they have enough exposure. But in Taiwan, they like kind of like stuck in the middle.
Yeah.
So I think they consider about Taiwan a couple of times, but I never came back. I think probably because of that reason.
Yeah. Well, they have to make money, right?
Not enough exposure,
yeah,
and not enough like benefit. So they are maybe like okay, maybe next time.
Have you seen a lot of growth? Let's say since you started until now. How's the growth in Taiwan MMA?
I think it's faster than we imagined before.
Great. Okay.
Yeah. We were thinking like MMA is a popular sport all around the world. We want to make it popular in Taiwan also.
Sure.
But from what we saw on 2017, we were like, it's going to be a long way.
Okay.
Like 200 to 300 audience during the Christmas day. What can you expect?
Do you think because it was Christmas Day? But Taiwanese, Christmas is not a big thing, right?
I don't know.
Right? Yeah,
I don't know. Maybe a lot of people go party, and I don't know. Maybe not popular enough, but eventually, like I said, it's faster than we imagined.
Okay.
Like 2018 grew a little bit, 2019 like even more, and last year like going to a new
It's looking
level.
great. Like now when I go to watch the fights, the gym it's full.
Yeah.
Pretty much full.
Pretty much full.
I think eventually gonna have to move to somewhere bigger. No? What do you think?
Maybe not bigger.
Not yet? Okay.
Only
or
because in Taipei,
seats?
bigger place is harder to rent.
Okay.
And the cost is like much higher.
Well, one time was Taipei Arena.
Yeah.
Right. I remember I was selling tacos there. I was so excited. It was fun.
Yeah. We
was
were excited also, but that time was a tough lesson.
Sure.
Because everybody was there. They are all like enjoy the night. the fight was all good.
Yeah, it was
but
great.
Taipei Arena was a big arena.
Okay.
So maybe the
It's
audience
huge,
only
yeah.
like 15 to 20% tickets sell.
Yeah. It was tough, but I think it was very well done. Yeah. Everyone has the walkout music and the pre-fight videos, and I mean, we spent the whole day there. It was one of the best experiences I had, man. It was
and
fantastic.
Couple team they have fighters in UFC, and the team manager or the boss, they came to me and said like, man, this is amazing. Even like compared with UFC, you guys are doing even better job. Like you said, the screen, the big screen,
it was beautiful.
The walkout music, everything, the cage.
I think it's great.
It's amazing.
Yeah,
you have to keep this show going. I was like, we hope so, but depends on like how much
you have
money
to
we make.
I mean, you have to make money.
So we have to really appreciate our chairman, Mr. Huang.
Okay.
He's always like big support.
Okay.
He spend money, and he never asks us like, why you want to do this, why you want to do that. He only asks us like, you think this is necessary?
Okay.
You think we do this is good in long term for Taiwan MMA? If yes, let's do it.
Okay. So how did the WOTD come about, right? Like, so obviously you have to have some founders, right? So like everybody has the idea, let's do this, but to have an idea and to actually do something is very different, right? Everybody says, I can open a restaurant. I'm going to go to jiu-jitsu 5 days a week. No, you're not. It's a very big thing to do. So how did this happen?
The Kaiga is the chairman of our association.
Okay.
He contacted me like since 2016. Okay. I was still in Phuket.
Okay.
He told me like, oh, I saw your fight. You're very good. Or like young people should be like this.
Is he a big MMA fan? Or
I think so.
Your fan?
Big MMA fan.
Big MMA
and he
fan.
also watched my fight, and he's like, you're doing a great job.
Yeah, for sure.
So if there's any opportunity we can work together in the future. But at that time, I was like, yes, but I want to focus on being a fighter right now. Okay. So maybe you can keep in touch. So I saw him a couple of times because I was like Phuket, Taiwan, a couple of times a year. So every time I saw him, he was like, we should do something to improve the environment, you know.
That's fantastic.
I know it's good to be a good fighter, but sometimes you have to think big.
Yeah.
You have to think about how to bring the positive energy and the positive experience into Taiwan.
Because you want to be the first guy, the leader, right? But you also want to bring people with you.
I never thought about being a leader. I was just like, I want to be a good fighter. That's my dream. Yeah. But eventually I was like, yes, I think I have the responsibility to help this sport to grow in Taiwan. That's and the chairman, man. He also convinced me with some like really good points. Okay. So I was like, okay, maybe I should do something. Okay. And the tipping point was, it's funny also. One time, I think it's late 2016, I fly back to Taiwan. I watched a movie on the flight.
Oh, which one?
The Creed.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
the Creed.
So good.
The first Creed movie.
Oh, good.
And I watched it. I cried. Because...
I always cry in those movies,
Yeah, because
man.
it's like... You have to pass those things to your next generation.
I agree. It's beautiful.
You can be a good fighter. You can not selfish. You can just take care of yourself. Nobody gonna blame you for that. Yeah. But if you have the passion to extend your dream into like the next generation, younger people, I think that's beautiful.
That is beautiful, man.
So I cried, you know, because you remember
I love
the
that.
movie,
That's
right?
great. Yeah, of course.
In the beginning, Rocky didn't really want to teach him anything. I can give you the drill, so you do it yourself. Yes. But eventually, he felt the passion of this young man, so maybe brought some of his heart back.
Light like a fire. Yeah. Yeah. So it's beautiful.
And
I
like
love it.
the part, like if I fight, you fight. He didn't want to kill the cancer.
Yeah, that's right.
I remember. Like, if you fight, I fight. If I fight, you fight. Yes. So I was like, yes, maybe that's what I have to think about, because being a fighter is the time is limited. Of course. Any sport, but fighting is, I think, tougher because. But if you think about sport as a like whole career thing, there are other things you can do after being a fighter. Yeah. Okay. So I was like, yes, maybe I should do this. So I said yes to Kaiga. I was like, okay, if you want to start an association, I'm in. Okay. I'll do my best to help you. Okay. So that was like... That's how it started. That was like early 2017. Okay. Yeah. And that's how... And you already have the connections here, right? Because the fight community is pretty tight in Taiwan. I pretty much know most of fighters in Taiwan. Okay. And Kaiga, he got like very good connection. Okay. So he built up the association. I just tried to help him with some like, fighter stuff. Beautiful. Okay. And the association established in I remember it's October 2017.
Okay.
In
Okay.
Ximending.
Okay.
The day was raining.
Okay.
But we have a tent.
Okay.
And inside we had a press conference. We had some event activities.
Okay. Beautiful.
Experience hold the pads. I think it's a good start.
That's great. Yeah. And
I was totally super excited.
Sure.
There's finally something I can do, or not just being a fighter.
I think right now there's also you know most of them. A lot of young guys coming up that are great. Some great Taiwanese fighter. I got a nice row here, so I'm going to pull up pictures of a fighter.
Okay.
And then boom, and then you can tell me about these guys.
Oh, Liao Xiang. Liao Xiang's good. I like him. We train together pretty much every week.
Yeah, he's great, man. He's one of my favorite fighters in town. He's very
good.
He's
fearless.
He's fearless.
So he put a Robbie Lawler tattoo right here.
Oh yeah.
And he said Taiwan need the. He's a very nice boy. I like him.
He's good. Yeah.
But he has to learn how to fight smarter.
Okay.
He's too much passion, so sometimes he get crazy. Sometimes he lose the focus. He want to have fun.
Okay.
Yeah, but he improves a lot also.
He's great. I remember watching him in Taipei Arena as well. Yeah. Pull up the next guy. Boom.
Kai is a next generation superstar.
Yes, I love Kai. Yeah.
Definitely, he will be one of the top fighters in Taiwan in the future.
Yeah.
I like him. Very good attitude. Very polite. Well educated. I come from a good family and very nice boy.
So humble. So he's a great guy.
Very nice boy.
Love it. Boom. Another fighter.
This is
Chao Zhen.
Oh, Chao Zhen. Chao Zhen, she's good.
Yes,
she's a nurse.
Yeah, she's a nurse.
She's kind of like my background. Work during the daytime, train hard during the nighttime, and very dedicated to this sports. Yeah. She's good too.
Yes.
She's good too.
Oh, you're gonna love the next one. This
Kataki,
guy,
this
guy's amazing, man.
Same. I think he probably is one of the top young generation fighter in Taiwan already. Yeah. And I was lucky because he came to me 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah.
He told me he wanna change the environment. He wanna train with me.
Okay.
I was like, if you wanna come train with me, there's something I want you to do, not just training. I want you to change your lifestyle. I want you to change your thinking because you have great potential.
Oh, he's so good. Yeah.
You have to be the best person you can.
Okay.
And then you will be a good fighter.
Okay.
And he was kind of like, really? Do I really have to do that?
Okay.
I said, trust me. If you do that, I will make you a much better fighter. If you don't, maybe you should not come to me.
Okay.
Because if you want to be my
He's
my
like
student.
your protege, this guy, right?
Yes, I'm their sifu right now.
Yeah, exactly.
I said, if you want to do that, you have to trust me.
Yeah.
If you don't trust me, I don't teach you.
Okay.
So these 2 years, he, in every aspect of his life, he improves so much. And he became very humble and always hungry. Very humble and always keep going, keep training, and keep asking. So, he's a very good boy.
He's good.
I think he just started. He's not on top yet. He's keep going up.
Well, he just won a belt, right?
Yeah, he just won
last week or 2 weeks ago, I think. 1 or 2
New Year's
weeks ago.
Eve.
New Year's Eve, yeah.
2 weeks ago.
Really cool.
I was
really
there.
Cool. You were there,
Yeah.
of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's your protege. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it. it. This is one of
Jenny.
Jenny Huang. Yeah.
Jenny, she was also the pioneer of Taiwan female MMA fighter.
Yes.
Because I think she encouraged a lot of female fighters you can do this.
Yeah.
And she's tiny. She's not physically super strong.
Yeah, she's really small.
And she got very sweet sound, very sweet voice.
Yeah.
So I think she's the kind of girl can convince people girls can do MMA.
Yeah.
If you look like Gabby Garcia.
That's
Come on, of course you can do that.
Of course you can. Yeah. Of course you can smash everybody if you're Gabby Garcia, right?
Yeah.
Boom.
Oh, Rocky, my boy.
Rocky's your guy too.
Yeah. He fought. He became pro earlier than me.
Oh, really? Okay.
He was I saw his debut fight.
Okay.
And we were close already.
Oh, really? Okay.
And we were really close friends. He's my young brother.
Okay.
Really my young brother. And I remember 2012, 2013, we pretty much trained every day together.
Okay.
Every day together. He drove or I drove to this gym, that gym. And he sleep in my place. I sleep in his house. I sleep in my car and hang out together all the time.
Okay.
And we both went to the Ultimate Fighter China show.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
we both went to the audition.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
But they terminated me because of my eye problem. I had a LASIK.
Oh, LASIK. Okay.
LASIK. So they said it's risky, so we cannot take any of this kind of risky.
Ah, that's tough. Okay.
Yeah, because I told them the story, and the producer was like, "Oh, this is very interesting.
Okay.
If you can join the show, it will be very interesting." But after the medical check, they're like, "Sorry, I had to say no." But Rocky was there.
Bad.
Rocky get in there.
Yeah, Rocky got in.
And Rocky called
me.
The first moment he got an email like, bro, I'm in. You're the same, right? I said, no, I'm not.
Thank you.
So he's kind of like, really? Why? I said, because of LASIK. And he's kind of sad. I said, it's okay. Just go ahead.
Okay.
And he got a contract.
Yeah, that's right. I know. I saw his fight. That's amazing. Yeah. Really beautiful.
And the funny thing is, I knew pretty much all of the tough China fighters. After.
Okay, really?
I trained in Phuket. I went to China.
Okay.
I met a couple of them. We trained together, and also like became like good friends. So fighter community actually is pretty interesting. We fight each other every day.
Yeah.
But after sparring,
your best friends. Yeah. I love it. Yeah. One more.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's me.
I have to put it in there.
Okay.
That's good.
Oh, this young man.
This young man. Yeah. No, that's good, man. Yeah. I think. I love it. I think it's the community here is really cool.
Yeah.
And it's funny because sometimes when you meet a fighter, it's like the toughest guys, right? But then they're the nicest. And then they're very gentle and very like, he's very polite, very humble, very, I don't know. It's fighters are really cool. Yeah.
For my personal opinion, I think if you want to be a fighter, you have to know how to keep your energy inside. So if you always like,
yeah, you're gonna You have to have like your. I understand. Makes sense.
Fighting is not about like physical.
Okay.
It's about also about like mental like wisdom.
Yeah.
Mental calm. So a lot of things you have to go through. You'll understand because some people say, "Oh, fighters they fight on the street," right? I say no. For most of fighters I know, if they join or they compete in like decent events, they never fight on the street.
Yeah.
Because they know it's not right, and they know. We have to save the energy to do things we have to do, not like being cocky outside. So,
Joe Rogan on one of his interviews, he said that the best thing you can do with a bully is put him in like a fighting school because then he knows like exactly what.
If he's good enough, he will be a good fighter, and he will fix his own behavior.
Yeah.
If he's not good enough, he knows.
Yeah.
It's a big world, so he probably will be like.
He will fix his behavior again.
And there's a show in the U.S. I watched a couple times in the U.S. before.
Okay.
It's about like. They really put school bully guys into the cage and they fight professional fighters.
Oh, really?
But of course, they put on headgear,
of course,
shin guard, everything. And the pro fighters, they don't really hurt them.
Of course.
They just teach them lesson.
Like scared straight.
And if you if you can punch professional fighter on the face or some part, you get $100.
Okay. But
if you get like finish or if you get like TKO or something, you get no money.
Okay.
Yeah, so most of them get zero.
Of course. Yeah.
That was a fun show.
Yeah, that sounds cool. That's a good.
I remember the host was
show, man.
He's the guy with the mohawk. The nickname is Mayhem.
Oh, Mayhem Miller or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's my Facebook friend.
One, yeah. Oh, really? Yeah.
I was like, oh,
Jason
really?
Mayhem Miller. That's so cool. Yeah. Fighter from before. Yeah. Very cool.
That was an interesting show.
Let's grab the next one, man. This is the second round.
Which one is the...
So we're gonna start from here and then this way.
All right.
So this is like a jalapeno mixed with wasabi.
Oh,
so if you like wasabi,
look a little bit like cauliflower, but
it looks like no, it's not. It's definitely chicken. It's chicken for sure. Yeah. So go for it. You want the leg or whatever you need. Okay, go for it, bro. Yeah. So the spice will start to go up slowly from here. Yeah.
Oh, I can taste the wasabi already.
Right? Yeah.
So you make the sauce?
We make all the sauce. Yeah.
That's so amazing.
Yeah, man.
It's good.
Tried to make something different, right? I was fooling around. We have a jalapeno sauce that we make, and I always thought I want to try to put some wasabi in there. So
really good.
This is what came out.
I like it.
Thank you.
I like everything so far.
Thanks, man.
Tastes really
Appreciate it. Thank you. So you were saying you don't get to watch the fights very much, like UFC stuff. The UFC.
Not every fight.
Not every fight.
Every fight. Yeah.
Who's your favorite? Do you have a favorite fighter?
Now or
anytime, all time. Now, all time. Both.
Anderson Silva,
of course. Yeah.
He's not a too many people like him. I have a little bit more special personal favorite fighter, Carlos Condit.
Oh, he's fighting soon. He's fighting again. Like I know, but now I know
he's
I know.
out of the prime, maybe
of course,
about to retire. But
yeah.
I never met him in person.
Okay.
But everyone I met who knows him said he's a gentleman.
Okay.
He's a very nice, very humble person.
He looks like a great guy. Yeah.
I like his style.
Yeah, Carlos Condit's always good. I was really happy when he got all the way to the title.
Very good striker. Very dangerous on the ground, but the wrestling part is kind of weak.
Okay. Yeah.
And some people told me like my fighting style a little bit like Matt Brown.
Okay.
They said that, not me.
You know what's funny? The next pay-per-view, Carlos Condit's fighting Matt Brown.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's crazy, man.
Like old school fighter.
Old school, yeah. I think it should be good. It should be entertaining, right? The old generation still.
Yes.
Big fan of those guys too, for sure.
The real old generation is like Frank Shamrock.
Like, for sure. Well,
like Matt Hughes.
I used to watch. I watched UFC 1, right, with Gracie.
I watched that one
Gracie,
too.
Yeah. When I
was,
but
that was funny. 20-something. During that time, Taiwan there's UFC fight in Taiwan. UFC 1 to UFC like 15 or something.
Okay, yeah.
In the Wrestling Z channel.
Really?
Yeah, long time ago.
Oh, because they didn't know what it was, right?
Long time ago.
It's funny when my father-in-law, he loves WWE, right?
Okay.
So we will always have UFC or ONE FC on the TV at home, and he will watch it and he'll always say, "Oh, this one's real," or something. I'm like, "Yeah, this one's the real one." It's real.
They all think like wrestling is real.
I know. You know what? He thought it was really. He thought it was real, and WWE came here maybe 2 years ago. 3 years ago. So I stopped to watch this long time ago, but my father-in-law, he loves it, right? And so I said, if it ever comes, I'm going to take you. We're going to go. And he's like, oh, Byung watch him. And I'm like, no, we go. And then it comes, and I said, okay, I buy tickets. So I go to buy the tickets, and we bought ground floor tickets, right? And he always like, Byung. And this time I'm like, hey, 2 weeks, Saturday, you have to come to Taipei, because they live in Miaoli, right? Okay. So you have to come to Taipei. And they're like, oh, why? I said, WWE is here. I bought tickets. We're on the ground floor. And he's just like, okay. He's like, yes. And he was like, oh, he was so happy.
He cannot say no anymore.
He cannot say no.
Your body already.
He
wants to come.
He was so happy. Yeah. And we got like ground floor. And it was funny because, when we were coming in, they sell the T-shirts, right? And I said, let's go get a T-shirt. And he's like, oh, no, 很贵, 不用. And I'm like, just go get a T-shirt. And he's like, how?
Very typical like elder Taiwanese thinking. They don't want to bring you trouble.
Yes,
they don't want to spend your money. But they actually want to do that.
But so then he got it. He wore it.
Probably super happy.
He's so happy. It's his favorite shirt. It's like his treasure, like. For a while, he wore it this day, but for a while, he put it away. And I said, where's your shirt?
Put on the wall.
Yeah, I said, where's your shirt? You don't wear your shirt. He's like, no, I don't want to wreck that shirt. I want to keep that shirt. I said, no, you got to wear it, you know? So it was good. It was a really good experience. I had a lot of fun because he was having a lot of fun. So it was really cool. It was Taipei Arena, right? Yep. It was great. It was a good experience, man. And then because he's older Taiwanese guy, he goes right to the front, and usually they're like, hey, back up. But like older Taiwanese guy, he's just like,老人没有关系, and then they're like, okay, they just let him stay there, and he was very like, it was good. It was really cool, man. It was a really cool experience.
Yeah. Actually, like pro wrestling has,
like, it was fun. I had fun.
Yeah, a lot of like history in Taiwan. I used to watch like 珠穆马场.
Okay.
Yeah, the old school Japanese wrestling.
Okay.
My grandfather liked it.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I grew up also watching wrestling, like the Hulk Hogan and stuff like that. Yeah,
Hulk Hogan,
yeah.
And in a lot of movies.
Yeah, a lot of movies.
He was in a lot of movies.
Yes. I was just watching a movie called Den of Thieves with Gerard Butler, and I watched it a long time ago, and then I rewatched it a couple days ago. And like Michael Bisping is in it, and Max Holloway is in it.
Yeah, a lot of
people. Like, it's really cool, yeah. I'm happy to see MMA growing and doing good things, man. Yeah.
All around the world.
It's beautiful. I love it.
Mike Bisping, he's also amazing. He was also in Triple X.
Oh, that's right.
The third Triple X.
Triple X. That's right.
He teamed up with Donnie Yen and like the Tony Jaa.
Yeah.
He was
those guys
like
are great
guy,
too.
Yeah.
Those guys are great too. Yeah. So we were talking earlier about China, right?
Yep.
So the scene is big in China now, right? is growing, or how do you think? What's your opinion
I think
on
a
that?
couple years ago, it's a little bit like a bubble.
Okay.
But it shrank a little bit, but very strong right now.
Because when Zhang Weili won the belt,
it
must help a lot for the MMA in
and
China.
Zhang Weili, I didn't know. I don't know who she is. Before.
Yeah.
And I never met him in person, but I can tell from his speech, she's a very humble and nice fighter.
Her fights are amazing. I saw. Well, I watched her fight with what was the fight? The last one with Joanna champion.
And there's one thing she said. 我们是冠军，我们不是暴君。We are champion, we're not tyrants. That was a very good speech.
It's very good. Yeah. I think it's good. I think it's good for MMA in Asia. I think it's beautiful, man. I love it. Yeah.
I was in China training also for like a couple months. I trained with like Wang Sai, Wang Guan.
Okay.
And I met Zhang Lipeng also and Lin Guangyu. Those fight they're all for the UFC before.
That's great.
I trained a couple of them and I went out hang out with a couple of them. They're all nice person.
Yeah?
I fought in China one time. Rough.
Really?
Rough 7.
I saw it on your thing. Yeah, how did that go? That was all right?
I got like medical stop.
Okay.
That was my second fight.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't know I was a feed.
Okay.
I was a feed. They feed me to their like national Sanda fighter.
Oh,
they have only like 6 Sanda fighters get the national reputation a year.
Okay.
And that guy's he was in UFC also.
Oh, really?
You know who beat him in UFC?
No.
Kobe Covington.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, well.
In Macau. That was Kobe Covington's debut in UFC.
Okay.
He beat
Kobe
him.
Covington's great. What do you think of Kobe Covington?
He is, I mean, like, in a cage, he's a terrible opponent. You don't want to face him. Okay. He's like never stop. Yeah. Super like never finish gas tank. Super aggressive.
Yeah. When I saw him fight
Usman,
I watch all the fights here. Like we show all the fights here. Come if you have a chance. Come and watch some pay-per-view. Sure. But when I seen him fight Woodley, I thought was going to be a little bit closer. Yes. But wow, man, he's great.
He's a like lunatic person. He's a good fighter. He's a good fighter.
I think he's trying to. I think the story was he's winning all his fights, but he was just kind of like normal, and I heard they were gonna cut him.
Yeah.
And then they said, you know what?
You have to be more entertaining.
You got to do something. So his last fight was Damian Maia.
Yeah.
And then he starts going crazy on the Brazilians, and then everyone hates him. Yeah. And then I guess Dane is maybe we keep him.
No, that's why I don't criticize his personal behavior because that might be necessary to sell tickets. But as a fighter, I respect him totally.
Oh yeah, he's great.
He's a great fighter, super good.
They're trying to make him and Masvidal next.
That's gonna be crazy.
What do you think about that? Yeah,
I like Masvidal.
I like Masvidal. He's one of my favorite.
He's also a true fighter. And his striking techniques, awesome.
I love Masvidal. Yeah. What do you think? You got a prediction if Colby fights Masvidal?
I'll choose Masvidal.
Masvidal, really? Okay. What
about because Masvidal get better striking technique?
Okay, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, Colby's and Masvidal fight Usman also, but Usman didn't do anything to him. Nothing hard.
That's true.
Hard.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, but he only had like 1 week notice, I think, right? So, but that was great, bro. Let's grab the next one. Yeah.
Okay.
So this one is
the wasabi one. Really special.
You like that? Yeah. Thanks.
I like pretty much everyone, but this one's special.
Okay. Good.
I never taste the sauce with the chipotle and the wasabi.
Thanks, man. We tried to make something different, right? Yeah. This one is made with the Taigo La Jiao, the little Thai ones, right? So it's going to be a little bit spicier.
All right.
So these 3 are going to be spicier, yeah?
All right.
So you want leg or wing?
Wing.
All right, go for it, man. The wingman. All right.
Wingman, yes.
All right.
So about wingman, yes, I'm the best wingman in nightclub. Yeah, I don't know how to pick up girls, but I always know how to help people.
You always know how to help. Okay.
I'm the best wingman.
The best wingman. Okay, wow, man. I'm out of luck on that one. Yeah, shoot. So now ONE FC starting again. WOTD everything's rolling again over here. So do you have some plans? Do you plan to go back to fight ONE FC, or do you want to stop? What's your plan for Jeff Huang? Maybe the next 2-3 years for Jeff.
I'm a very honest person.
Okay.
ONE FC is. I can fight for them, of course, but
sure.
There's no points already.
Okay.
If I fight for them just for money,
sure.
fight.
Okay, sure.
And I'm pretty sure I'm out of my prime.
Okay.
I'm old. I'm 43.
Okay. You're 43.
Yeah, I'm 43.
Okay, wow.
So I don't think I'll go back.
Okay.
I talked to them before, but I don't have very strong motivation to go back again.
Okay.
Before I fight 1MC, because the reason is I want to challenge.
Sure.
I want to see how far I can go. Mm-hmm. And after the fight with Aguilan,
okay,
I'm pretty sure like it's pretty much like my peak.
Okay.
Yeah, and my peak cannot win the fight, and I cannot challenge the title. Means like it's pretty much that's the place I can be. So after the fight, I moved back to Taiwan.
Yeah.
And I was like, the story I told just now. Like I started working the association with Mr. Huang.
Yeah.
So for my plan next 2 or 3 years, maybe I'll have my retire fight this year.
Okay.
But if not happen, it's not gonna happen. Probably not gonna fight pro anymore.
Okay. Okay.
And I started late, and
But you started late.
I fight smart, so I didn't get bad injured, but I still have couple injury.
Okay.
My eyes, my hand, and I got gout.
Oh shoot!
Like
okay.
A couple months ago.
Yeah. Oh really?
I never expect that would come.
Okay.
You know, I thought I'm a healthy person, but you know,
okay.
The long time dehydration must messed up my metabolism.
Okay. Okay.
You know, so if I don't fight this year for my retire fight, probably not gonna fight pro anymore. But I'll keep competing.
Understandable.
Like jiu-jitsu,
Sure,
like Chen Mingyun or something.
Okay.
Because this is my passion.
Okay. Beautiful.
And my position in the CTM MMA, I'll still keep doing it.
Yeah.
Because Kaiger trusts me a lot, and I respect him a lot.
Okay.
Like I said, and our team is not big, but everyone is like very talented. So I think we can still make things going up.
Okay. Beautiful.
So that's my plan.
So
and
we're focusing on that. The WOTD,
and we hope we can bring the professional event back.
Okay.
Yeah. But we still have to consider about a couple of different like factors.
Okay.
Yeah. So if the market and the audience keep growing, maybe we'll do another professional event this year. Maybe. And also for my students, how to say the word I forgot.
You have like I have your protege, man.
Protege, yes.
Your protege is like your guy, like you're under. You keep this guy. He's your secret man. Yeah.
I have a couple of 3 or 4 pretty good fighters.
Okay.
And Kazaki, he's up there already.
He's great. Yeah.
I want to push rest of them up in the next couple of years. And they are all around like 23 to 25.
So young.
So still very, very young.
Very young. Yeah. Way before prime.
So I think they have great opportunity, and they're doing good recently. So that's pretty much like I planned. I want to grow the association, help Mr. Huang. I want to, I want to build a couple professional fighters in Taiwan.
Okay.
I want to push Kazaki into like the world stage. World stage.
That's amazing.
But not this year because COVID-19.
Yeah.
But I bet he will go to Japan when the pandemic is gone.
Okay.
And and maybe I'm working on that.
Okay.
I would probably start my own gym.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Beautiful.
Hopefully this year.
Hopefully. Okay.
And a lot of things I have to do. And I'm going to move my house before the end of this month. My wife just bought a house.
Oh yeah. Okay. Where did you guys buy?
I didn't have saving.
Okay.
I don't have any savings. So
understand.
she's the one who paid for the house.
Understand. Sure.
Yeah,
okay.
So
where did you guys get?
Shizu.
Okay. Nice.
Close to Nangang, not the far Shizu.
Okay.
So actually, still like Taipei circle.
Okay. Beautiful. Okay.
Yeah, and after that, if our life getting like more stable, maybe next step. You have maybe a beautiful daughter. I want to have my baby.
For us, when we got married, we had the business and things were pretty good. And I love kids. I coached kids for my whole life.
Yep.
And we were thinking, I don't know, maybe we have kids, maybe we don't have kids. And then it happened to have my daughter. Oh, it's the best thing ever, man.
Everybody told me.
The best
all
thing
my
ever.
friends told me.
Yeah.
Kids is the best thing ever in your life.
It's the best thing. I can't even imagine anything before. I don't even remember. Because everything is just revolve around this kid. So, I play soccer my whole life. I coach. She doesn't like it. Okay, let's try BJJ. She likes it. Okay, we change. I'll go do BJJ.
Yeah.
So 40-year-old white belt.
Let's do everything for her.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go. Yes. Let's go. So I go to the BJJ. She likes it. I like it. It's great. I love it. It's fantastic, man.
The biggest gift in life.
Yeah, it's the best. It's the best.
So before, like
Yeah.
Before I started the whole thing, I never thought about my life would change like this.
Yeah.
But now for my life, the most important thing in my life is my family.
Sure.
Before it's about like, oh, my career. I want to be a successful businessman. But
of course,
I want my family.
Yeah.
Everyone be healthy, and I want to keep the strong connection.
Yeah.
And healthy.
Yeah. And we're lucky.
Healthy.
And we're lucky we're here, right? Taiwan's been amazing.
So nothing's more important than these two things.
Yeah.
If you don't have good body, and you don't have a good family, no matter how successful you are, I think still, a lot of things you missed.
I saw this one quote. I think it's the Dalai Lama, and he said, people spend their whole life, they sacrifice their health. They sacrifice everything to get the money. And then they have all this money, but their health is gone, everything's gone. So they spend all the money to buy back the health, right? So he said, this is the big lie, I guess. Yeah. So I'm pretty happy that we're doing pretty good here. My wife's great. My daughter's great. Doing jiu-jitsu.
Great family, great business, great everything. Great. You're a nice person also.
Thanks,
so man. I always believe positive person, nice person will, the law of attraction.
I believe this too. Yeah, I believe this a lot. So actually, I start to do this podcast because there's a lot of really great people out there, man, like yourself, with a great story.
Thank you.
No, man, thank you for coming. Great story, and if we can do a little bit to share a little bit of the story for people, I think that's it. That's really what we want to do, man.
Good story, also crazy stories, but crazy stories probably not here.
Yeah. Those are those are the next version. Yeah. Beautiful. How's the spice level? Okay.
I can still take it.
You're good. Okay.
Yeah, I can still.
I noticed you're touching your eye a couple of times. After this one, don't touch your eyes anymore.
Okay.
Okay. Because that's gonna hurt. Yeah.
All right.
So the next one, let's get it. The next one is made with Carolina Reaper. It's the hottest.
Carolina Reaper.
So Carolina Reaper is there was a farmer in, I guess, Carolina.
Okay.
And he took the two hottest peppers. And he kind of crossbreed them somehow to create a super hot one, and that's what this is made of. So it's pretty spicy, man. Yeah.
Sounds pretty challenging.
It's pretty. I mean, the last two are a little bit crazy. So I don't want to break your stomach or nothing, but go for it, man. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
You're the wingman.
Oh, I'm old enough to know when to stop.
There you go. Okay, beautiful.
But I still remember one thing pretty silly. I went to the ramen shop in Warner.
Spicy one?
Spicy
Did
one.
you try it?
I was knocked out.
Really?
I did. I was like, oh, this is super spicy. Only maybe 2 people finished this ramen. You want to try this? Are you sure?
I'm a fighter, of course.
Let's do it. And I first, second, I feel the burn in my stomach. I was like, water. And can I put some soup inside? I said yes. And I didn't finish the ramen. And I still remember I went to the movie Transformer 4.
Okay.
And I can't even focus on the movie. I was like, oh, it's burning right here.
Okay.
But after that, I went to the pharmacy. I told them it's like there's something wrong with the stomach. Maybe got a scratch or something. So I took the pills.
Okay.
And I went to the doctor the next day.
Okay.
So you need to take medicine for 2 days. You have to eat clean. Blah blah blah. I was like, okay. I got knocked out by ramen.
Knocked out by ramen.
But that place was gone.
Oh, really? But I've heard of a few spicy ones that are.
I remember the name is like 恶鬼拉面. It's gone because I think the taste is too heavy.
Too much.
Even a non-spicy one is very salty. Okay.
I think in Taiwan, go ahead, man. I think in Taiwan, it cannot be too salty, right?
Yeah. I'm a big ramen fan.
Yeah. I wasn't because I had a few in Taiwan, and it's okay. I know a lot of people think, wow, it's very, very, very good. And then we went to Japan, and we meet some friends in Japan, and they said,
the taste is different.
Very different. They said, let's go to have some ramen, and I said, well, we're only here a couple of days. I don't want to waste a meal on ramen. And they said, no, I take you to a good one.
Well, the Reaper.
And they took me to a good one, and it was like, wow, amazing.
Yeah,
amazing. Yeah.
I think it's very hard to survive in Japan to open a restaurant.
Yeah.
If you're not good enough,
everywhere you go, the food is good in Japan. That's my experience in Japan. The food is good. I don't know if you know, this is horchata. It's like a Mexican drink. I don't know if you've had horchata before, but
I don't remember. But the Reaper,
the Reaper's it's a tough one, man. Yeah, the Reaper's rough, sure. That Reaper is a little rough, man.
Oh wow! I don't think I'd drink this before, even in Mexico.
Yeah, so this is like a really traditional Mexican drink.
What's inside?
It's made with rice water, a little bit of milk, vanilla, cinnamon, and sugar.
So good.
Yeah, thanks, man. I mean,
So good.
it's pretty good.
I was in Mexico for like 6 weeks also.
Okay.
I've been to many cities.
Well, what did you do in Mexico, man?
Eat, like sightseeing. I went to different like the Aztec buildings and like,
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Like the pyramid-looking
Yeah.
things. Yeah, yeah. Beautiful, man.
And I went to Palenque.
Okay.
And the city I love the most in Mexico is Merida. Amazing.
I've never been there.
Merida is like the east side of the Mexico. Close,
Okay.
like 4 hours bus to Cancun.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
that's
city
far,
is
yeah.
beautiful and super friendly. And people, sorry, I mean no offense, but people
Yeah.
in there, they make fun of the U.S.
Oh, this is what happens. No, I know.
And I was
Yeah.
like, oh, Merida is such a nice city. I can walk on the street like 2 a.m., 3 a.m. I'm no one is gonna come hurt me or do something. I said,
Yeah.
Here is Merida. We're very far from the U.S.
Yeah.
Americans, they are violent. So see, what city violent? Mexico City. Like, what's the name? There's a
Oh man, which one?
Narcos,
Yeah.
uh,
Monterrey, maybe? Monterrey, no? Montezuma?
What something?
Oaxaca?
No, Oaxaca.
What?
Anyway, that's the city. I forgot.
Okay. Guadalajara? No.
No. Guadalajara is okay. I was
that's
there.
where my family is
I was
from.
there.
Yeah.
Guadalajara is a nice city.
That's beautiful.
I
yeah.
had a friend there.
Okay. I have some
It's not-
family there. That's where my family is from. Yeah.
One something, not Guadalajara. Only 3. One. Anyway, just around the border. They
Okay.
say very close to America. Everybody very
Tijuana.
violent.
Maybe Tijuana?
Yeah.
Tijuana. Okay.
Close to America. Everybody very violent. Far from America. Everybody so nice.
Yeah.
See, Merida
Yeah.
here, very nice.
Yeah.
I was like, yes.
You know, like my family is from Guadalajara, and they immigrated and actually was born in Canada, right? So, but almost every summer, we go back to Mexico. It's great.
Yeah.
Love it there.
Beautiful city.
Beautiful people. Food's good. Everything's. I always get surprised how cheap. It's so
And
cheap.
I remember
there.
there's a street, a lot of restaurant and like bars.
Yeah,
a
yeah.
Beautiful street.
Yeah.
When my friend brought me there, I was like, I had a great time here.
Yeah.
But in Mexico City, I don't go out at night. I just stay in hostel.
Yeah.
They
Mexico
told
City
me
is
like, don't go
different.
downtown after 6 o'clock.
Yeah,
After
yeah. The sun goes. Yeah.
don't go there.
That's tough, man. That's a tough one. Yeah. It's beautiful. I want to ask you about this right here. Check this out. Oh, yeah. I didn't have a chance to see it, man. But is there a chance? How can I see it now? Is there a way I can buy DVD or can
This
get
year
it from somewhere?
I think the director he got the founder to help him. So the movie probably will come out again around like March or April. But I'm not sure about their plan right now.
Okay.
But probably not in Taipei City, and because it's like the second round.
Okay.
So
sure.
the theaters
I
won't
understand.
get any,
I understand. Yeah.
any help from the government. But like Taoyuan, Hsinchu, or like
Okay.
Taichung, Kaohsiung, other cities.
Is there a way to get it? Like to buy it, download it somehow?
I think in the future.
In the future? Okay.
And they also
okay.
think about maybe they can make it like a TV series, like a documentary, like
That's
6
beautiful.
episodes.
Yeah.
or
Oh, that's
something.
good.
They're
Okay.
working on that because
That sounds good.
the
yeah.
director he spent a lot of money.
Okay.
on
How,
this.
how did this come around? This how did this happen? Like, what's the story behind?
That was I
Yeah.
remember 2014.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2014. My low point.
Okay.
He came to me like, "Oh, my friend told me you have a very special story, so I want to make a documentary about you. So
Okay.
are you interested?" And I told him like, "Yes, I am, but I'm not sure how long my career will keep going. So if you want to buy lottery, just come to me.
Come to me.
I'm
okay.
your lottery. If
Lottery
you win, you
ticket.
can win big. If not, you lose.
Okay.
And I'm not sure will I quit soon or not. So if you think it's a good choice, I would love to."
Okay.
So that started was like 2014 and all the way to last year. Oh,
So they're
19.
just following you.
Yeah.
Okay.
He fly with me to Phuket, to Singapore, to China, to Malaysia, everywhere.
Okay. Okay.
Just keep, filming.
How is it to have somebody following you like that with camera? How does it make you
in the
feel?
beginning, I was kind of still, of course, not used to it.
Of course,
I stayed in
yeah.
a hotel room. Some people just
You're sleeping. They're like,
you
yeah.
chill. He's just like, You do everything. He just like he doesn't talk.
Just looking at you.
And he's like, be natural. Be natural. It's the documentary. So be natural. I was like, okay. After a year or two,
be natural.
Yeah. Yes. After a year or two, I feel more comfortable. Even I can show my true emotion.
Okay.
In front of the camera. I don't really care about the existence of the camera. I just be myself.
Okay. Beautiful.
So it's very true. It's real. All the feelings inside are real.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So after I watched the documentary, I watched it many times. I can still say the first 2 times after I watch it,
How does it make you feel?
I feel overwhelmed.
Okay.
My heart was like stuck.
Okay.
Like sad, happy, everything together. So I don't really know how does it feel. I just feel like mentally I feel like heavy.
Okay.
So many things inside, but I don't know what it is.
Okay.
But the third time, I can tell like which part of the mass is what feeling is inside.
Okay.
And I cried.
Yeah, of course.
Not because of myself.
Yeah.
Because this is the road I chose.
Okay.
So there's no excuse.
Yeah.
Nothing to regret. I cried because of my mom.
Okay.
Also because of a lot of friends support me. I can feel that in the movie.
Okay.
So I cried because I sacrificed people around me
to
achieve my dream. It's kind of selfish actually.
Okay.
But they're proud of me.
Okay.
So I think it's not a very bad choice.
Yeah. It's
They-
hard to
they-
say selfish.
They
right?
also
I don't-
sacrifice a lot. They know they sacrifice a lot, but no one blame me for that because I keep doing my best. I always give my 105%.
Okay.
Make everything the best.
That's great.
Yeah. So
I
still feel like very emotional every time when I talk about the movie.
Of course. Yeah. I think you're an amazing guy, man. And I think when you have your own school and all that, it's going to be amazing. And it's going to be great for the next generation of fighters. And I think you were like one of the trailblazers blazing the road for the young guys, man.
I think big right now is not about just fighters. I think young people in Taiwan now, they need role model.
They do. They really do.
They need someone to point the right direction for them.
I agree. Yeah.
I don't mean like YouTubers are bad, but some of them really bring like bad influence to younger generation.
It's a tough one to say because sometimes
maybe they're just doing entertainment. But kids, they don't understand.
Yeah,
it's
kids
entertainment.
don't.
They think it's true.
Yeah.
So I really want to have like build up an environment and give like younger generation the right place. You can have fun. You can have your lifestyle, but also learn the right things to do in life.
I think that's a skill that everybody needs to learn.
Yeah.
And kids need that, and kids definitely need role models. And I actually think guys like you, I think the martial art guys like David, right? Like David, Antoine.
Yeah.
And, these are great people.
Yep,
these are great people for the kids to.
Yeah, Antoine, he's in this for even longer than me, so
Antoine,
he's a great teacher.
Antoine's a great guy, man. Yeah, and it's I don't know. I think it's a good road. I'm happy that I got to meet you, man, and I'm glad that you came out, and that's a fantastic road. And I'm sorry I didn't get to see the movie. Yeah, I just I get stuck.
If I have any news, I'll let you know.
Please let me know. Yeah, if you have a chance, maybe we can show the movie. When it's ready to be showed, and I'd love to show it, man. It'd be great. I want to watch it.
Oh, maybe you can have a small movie.
Oh yeah, I can do whatever. Yeah, sure. That sounds good. Yeah. Well, we have to make sure it's okay with everybody first, but then that'd be great, man. I'd love it. Yeah.
Cool.
Right on, brother.
Okay, the last one.
Last one.
Let me ask
go for
you
it. Yeah.
Straight.
Yes.
This one is even stronger than this one.
It's stronger than that one. Yeah. It's up to you, brother. Yeah.
So
you got to train.
It's okay if I cannot finish it.
No, yes, of course.
I like the flavor, but when I zip the sauce, I was like,
yeah. Oh, you did?
I just stopped there.
Yeah. No, that's fine. Some people don't finish, and actually, it's mostly for this sauce we made because a lot of people come to Mexican restaurant, and we never made this hot before.
Okay. But they want to challenge.
And then they get mad. Oh, Mexican 墨西哥一定要很辣的. And I'm like, okay, so let's make it. Yeah, so that's what that one's for. And then, there was a few people like.
Just kidding. It's like the doorkeeper in the gym.
Yeah,
want to come fight the best one.
Let's go. It's the gate.
Like finish everything. Oh, no good fighters here. Okay,
good fighters.
this one come out.
Yeah, let's go.
I'll
Yeah,
finish
it's
you.
like, okay, me, okay, yeah. Like, yeah, that's
You know,
that's
in
me,
Japan,
yeah.
they really have doorkeeper, right?
Really?
Yeah, in Japan, the dojo, they really have doorkeeper. They are not famous.
Okay.
They are not famous. They, for example, if they have couple like famous K1 fighters, you know, those guys don't fight random people.
Of course, yeah,
You know,
of course.
but they need a doorkeeper. Some people come to the dojo and challenge, like, I want to challenge this guy. Oh,
That really happens?
Sorry,
Oh my
they're
God.
not here, but we have another choice.
Yeah.
This guy, you can fight him, and he's not famous here. So if you can beat him, maybe I'll arrange you to fight our like famous fighters. Okay, let's go. But this guy actually maybe even better than that.
Better than the famous guy. Yeah.
The doorkeeper.
Okay, that's beautiful.
That was not a fairy tale, but I know some gyms they have this long time ago.
Okay.
Of course not now. You cannot go to the dojo and say I want to challenge.
Yeah,
someone.
I want to wrestle Cain Velasquez. Get out of here. You know, it's crazy.
Maybe
yeah.
like 20, 30 years ago.
Okay.
They still have that.
Really? Okay. That's cool, man. Let's grab the last one, man. Take a bite.
So what's the?
So this one is made with like a scorpion. It's like a scorpion pepper. It's just basically like, so this is one of the only sauce we don't make. I have a friend of mine that makes this really spicy sauce, and this one is just like paste of just pure hot. Yeah. It's just basically, man. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, no pressure, brother.
Let me deep breath.
Deep breath. Yeah.
This one tastes. Oh, actually, everything tastes good, but this is too strong.
It is. Like I said, that's the doorkeeper, right? The doorkeeper. Yeah. Maybe I call it.
At least there's a final boss.
Yeah, this is the final boss. Yeah.
Okay, let me try.
Go for it.
This one.
Yeah. All right.
Did you really finish them by yourself?
Sometimes.
Okay.
Sometimes it
Depends.
depends. It depends. Yeah. Because the first few times I just all of them every time, and then sometimes you go home and you're like, oh. One time, the guy who created this sauce, he eats spicy, but he says sometimes before he does his spicy stuff, he will take a little bit of water and a little bit of baking soda, and then it keeps his stomach like balanced.
You're well protected.
Yeah. So I said, okay. I said, next time I will do that. So I said, okay, we'll do it. I forgot. But then I get home and I think, oh, I forgot to do that. My stomach hurts. Now I will try it. Oh, it was the worst thing was my stomach had so much pain because the soda touched all the hot acid stuff, and it was like, and I was like, oh,
you have to do it before.
Yeah, and then I went, and then I'm like in the bathroom, I'm like, oh shit, I'm like, okay. And my wife's like, you okay? I said, yeah, I'm okay. And then I'm like, now I go like on the ground like this. I tried to find a spot where my stomach doesn't hurt. I'm like,
no, I know. That's exactly the feeling I had when I finished when I ate a ramen.
Yeah,
exactly the same.
Tried to find a spot. I'm like, oh, try to find one. And I got. She's like, you want to go to the hospital? I said, no. Maybe. Just wait. Maybe. You get your shoes on. Just maybe. I said, first give me like some milk. Okay, so I have like a liter of milk and just one more.
And better.
And I'm like, hi, I'm like, okay. Don't have to go to the hospital, so no problem. Yeah. So this, anyways, don't take baking soda after. That's the story.
Yeah,
before. Yeah.
Okay, let me try. Oh,
a crazy one. But hot sauce, when it sits, sometimes it gets mellow or hot. It just kind of goes up and down, right? So one of the last questions I have is...
tastes good. Super strong.
Yes, strong. Yes, sure. Can we get one more milk? Thanks. So right now, Taiwan has a few like fighting organization, right?
Yep.
Like Pro FC, of course, WOTD, right? Yep. The one that
KOD,
just passed KOD.
King of Dragons.
So how does it work? Is everybody kind of like work together, or everybody stay separate, or everybody is kind of like friendly or not friendly? I would imagine it's friendly, but I don't know. Everybody's kind of like, I know you're friendly.
Personally, I think we're all friendly.
Sure, okay.
I know is there something hide behind.
Okay.
Bro is my good friend. I respect him a lot because he made my career.
Sure, yeah.
So I respect him a lot. And Victor.
Okay.
He's a very nice person.
I never
He's
met
also
him.
my friend.
Yeah.
We trained together pretty much every week before.
Okay.
But since he started his own gym, he's busy, so we didn't really train together. But still, once in a while, we hang out and talk about the future. So, and I joined the KOD and also support him.
Okay.
So I think because Taiwan is a small country.
It's small, yeah.
And the market is small.
Very.
So if we want to separate the pie, it's gonna be like very small piece for each of us.
I love how you said the pie. Yeah.
But if you can make the pie bigger, and we get like certain serving of that pie, it'll be good for all of us. Yeah. And the audience, they don't have to choose. Like,
no, they don't have to choose.
I go WTD, so I don't go Prep C. No need.
Yeah. I agree.
And we can work together. Like WTD, we do this. Prep C, they can do this. And KOD, they can do this and make it like a whole picture.
Great.
Complete.
I love it. Okay. Yeah,
so
I think
for
that's
me,
great.
I think it's good to have different like events and association or like even league to come together. Because it helps to grow the market.
It helps everybody grow, right? Okay.
Yeah. Sorry.
Ooh, that's a hot one.
I think it's super hot.
Yeah.
But the sauce itself is tasty. I can taste it. I can feel like
it's gonna be exactly. That's good, man. I think
so for me, I can finish the level 6. But the last two too strong for me.
So the last two, like I said, is like you said, it's the doorkeeper, right? So that is because like who was it? Kai came on maybe 1 year ago or 1.5 years ago. And I mean he had a hard time. He was sweating like on the 3rd or 4th one, right? Okay. And then he said, Steven, one of his trainers, Steven Chow, right? He said, next time we come, Steven eats very spicy, so we'll do it.
Is there anyone finished the last two and feel nothing so far?
No.
I bet no, right?
So I didn't have the last two for a while.
Okay.
Because even the other ones, it was already spicy enough. Okay. And then I have one Instagram model girl and Steven. They finished all of them. No problem. So then I said I have to raise the bar a little bit. Okay. So then we had these two, and now it's pretty rough. Yeah. Okay. And sometimes people don't even want to try the last couple because it's crazy. Yeah.
So because to number 6, I can finish them. Still tastes good.
So you did it. Yeah, for sure. For me, it's important that it tastes good. Yeah, because sometimes people will say, "Oh, there's this new hot sauce. I know you like hot sauce, so you can try," but it just tastes like
hot.
Burn your tongue. Nothing. Like it's like it doesn't taste good. I said this is not something I enjoy.
Dip the chicken wing into the alcohol and
it's exactly. It's just like
there's no point.
Just light your tongue on fire. Yeah, it's about the same, man. So one more question: you got Connor or Poirier?
It's hard. My wife, she's a huge Poirier fan.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Every time she said, "See how hard he is, Poirier. See that body, see that face."
Oh, Poirier.
Yeah. No, I like Poirier. You know, Poirier. He was in a documentary before, right?
Really? I don't think I've seen it. No, I never seen that.
I knew him.
Okay.
From that documentary, long time ago.
Okay.
You should check. I don't really know the name, but you can check Poirier documentary. He was nobody in the documentary. He fought from like very small event in the US. He even fought for the kind of event like they built a cage in the farm.
Okay,
the barn house.
Okay.
He keep fighting, and there are a couple of fighters in the documentary, but he's the only one. Keep going.
Okay.
And finally, in the end of the movie, he signed with UFC. So I will
find it.
I knew him for a long time, and I like Poirier because of his attitude.
Yeah, he's a good guy. He's a nice guy. Yeah,
and he's from like there.
Yeah.
So when he comes up, he never be cocky. He's a very nice person. He try to help.
Yeah.
You know, so he's like I think he's a good role model.
Yeah, he's a great role model. I actually the poster there. I actually saw Poirier fight in Calgary maybe 2 years ago or 3 years ago.
Okay.
Eddie Alvarez's last fight in the UFC. I saw them fight. That was great. It was a great card, man. I had Jose Aldo was there. It was incredible.
If you want me to choose,
you choose.
Emotionally, I want to choose Poirier.
Okay.
But Connor, he's a dangerous fighter, and he is smart.
He's smart.
That's the hardest part to deal with.
Yeah.
It's not too difficult to fight a strong fighter. Okay. But it's very hard to fight a smart fighter.
Okay.
He will read your body and give you like certain things to react.
Okay.
And he doesn't have a certain like form to attack.
Okay.
He follows what you do and counter back.
Okay.
Those are the most dangerous kind of fighter.
He's great, man. Yeah. I'm a big fan of both of those guys for sure. Yeah. I like them both a lot.
And I think Connor, he's also like
if you
acting.
$100, you have to bet.
can I come here to buy more wings? And
Yeah,
burritos?
sure. Of course.
I don't
course,
bet.
yeah.
I just come here, watch the
Okay,
fight.
perfect.
Better choice, right?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, for sure.
But if you point a gun on my head, like you have to choose one, I probably will do Poirier.
Really? Okay.
Poirier.
Well, okay, good.
Now, Poirier, he's good. He's good in lightweight.
He's good. Yeah.
I think he's too big for bantamweight.
Okay. Yeah.
Same for McGregor.
Well, when McGregor would cut to 145, his face was like, it was crazy.
Yeah, but I think Poirier, he's a natural lightweight. You see the fight with Holloway, right?
He killed.
He got punched, but he trade punches.
Holloway kept hitting him, but no effect. Yeah. I thought Holloway was going to win that fight. I thought Holloway would win.
So that was the reason. That's the reason why I probably will choose Poirier, because I think lightweight is better for him.
Okay.
And his record is much better than bantamweight in lightweight.
That's true. Yeah. What do you think of Charles Oliveira beating Tony Ferguson so easily? What did you think about that? Did you see the fight?
Yeah. I don't know. I didn't watch the fight in the first day, but I watched after. I don't know. I think Ferguson, he's kind of, after he lose to Gaethje or something, he probably, there's a big mystery in MMA. Like top fighters, when they got beat once, they just keep going down.
It's tough. Yeah, for sure. Like Woodley, right?
Yeah.
Woodley
was super.
I love Woodley.
I didn't even know who can beat Woodley.
Yeah,
strong,
I didn't think
fast,
anyone.
Explosive, but after he lost one time, he just like.
Yeah, that's tough, man.
So I'm still curious why this phenomenon this situation happened all the time. And
it's tough.
Ferguson, he lost to Gaethje because of maybe some reasons, but he lost to Oliveira so quick. I don't know.
So he got almost armbar right away in the first
round.
But didn't tap. It's crazy. Yeah.
I think one reason maybe in certain point they just dropped from the prime.
Yeah.
And
you so many hungry people.
You don't know when that is coming.
Yeah.
So when it's coming, you know.
Happens to everybody, like Anderson Silva, everybody, right? Yeah. Right on.
Because MMA is a hard sport, so your body collapses in one point. So maybe after you collapse, it's hard to get it back.
Yeah. It's a tough sport, man. But it's beautiful. I love it. I enjoy watching it.
But it's an amazing sport also.
It's amazing. Yeah, it's amazing. And amazing to get you here, man. And I appreciate you coming, brother.
Thanks for inviting.
Yeah. It's my pleasure. Thanks for coming to eat. Thank you for coming.
Thank you guys for watching.
Thank you guys for checking it out. We got a shout out from John Hyung Ko. Shout out to Jeff. Nothing but respect. All right, that's pretty cool. Yes. Beautiful. There you go. Yeah, man.
And of course, next Sunday, please come to our show. WTD ETD 05.
If you need tickets, we got tickets. Yeah, I actually only have a few left. I sold most of them. Yeah. So I have to get some more from Kemp, I think. Yeah, because I sold most of them. Yeah,
come here.
Yeah, come buy some tickets,
buy
man.
Tickets
buy some
and
tickets.
Also watch UFC.
Yeah, come watch UFC, and then we'll go to the fights after. Yeah. So that's how many? 10 days away, I think, maybe. Just over a week. Yeah,
over a week.
Just over a week.
11 days.
It's gonna be good. We got some fights. We're gonna watch UFC here.
From I think 10 o'clock all the way to maybe 8 o'clock or 9. So one day, all day. You can watch 50 fights, more than 50 fights.
It's going to be beautiful. These guys are running a really good show, really tight ship. I love it. I'll be there. I'll see you guys there if you guys are coming to watch.
I'll be there too.
Yeah, I'll see you there, brother. Right. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for inviting
this guy.
Good.
Thank you guys for watching the show.
Thank you.
We'll catch you guys next time. Don't forget to support local MMA.
And don't forget to support Ed.
Thank you guys.
Great food.
Hey, thank you guys so much. And we'll catch you guys next time. Bye-bye.